Hello folks, sorry it's been a while. Usually I do a video every couple of weeks, or I've been trying to anyway. Had a slight issue with the van, had to take it to a mechanic's. They had a look over it, and it's been given a clean bill of health. This video is going to be a bit of a mix mash because I've kind of missed out the first day really. Some really important stuff like where I parked up for the evening, and yeah, it's just a bit jumbled. But I was looking forward to heading out. Spent 2 nights in Shropshire. First night was just a park up in Stretton, and then the second night I went to another campsite which I actually really enjoyed, and there's more content to do with that campsite. Definitely would go back. Hope you enjoy the vlog. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, hopefully I'll do another video in a couple of weeks' time. So I missed the start of sunrise by probably about 5 or 10 minutes, but it's pretty scenic here, and I'll let the video do the scenery justice. But I've parked over there. One of the things I think is quite nice about here so far is actually the wild horses that are grazing. Some other horses over on the other side, I think they're called wild horses. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's quite nice, and the sun's getting brighter. It's still the sun's still rising, and the scenery's just getting nicer and nicer, to be honest. So yeah, it's I don't have a footpath. I'm just following where I think a trail's going, so I'll see where I end up. I must say, it's really nice it was really nice to wake up, have animals grazing around the van. There was a sheep earlier, that's gone. Another horse has turned up. I'm now quite literally, I have a horse to my left, a horse grazing in front of me. The horse on my left, by the way, looks like it's actually sleeping, so I'm gonna have to be really careful when I leave here. But there's a horse right in front of me grazing, and there is a horse over my right shoulder grazing as well. But I'm quite speechless, because the first couple of nights I spent in the van were actually in lay-bys by A-roads, and I didn't get the greatest sleep for obvious reasons. I have stayed in campsites now, so obviously I prefer them, but this is completely different level, to be honest. Obviously it helps that the sun's out. The scenery is absolutely stunning, although I can see the cloud in the distance. It is supposed to get colder as the day goes on, but yeah, I don't know what else to say, to be honest. I'm gonna head off. I'm absolutely starving. I'm hungry. I've not eaten yet this morning. But yeah, I'll just before I start. Well, I have to be careful because of that horse on the left. But before I leave, I'll just spin the camera around just so you can see. I must say, I've just arrived at the campsite and I've gone blank already. The lady who basically welcomed me at the entrance, really friendly. The campsite's pretty much empty. It's just me, another camper van, and there is a caravan. She said that the shops, or they're hoping to open the shop today, so I'm going to have a little look later on to see if the shop's open, but it might not be open. Yeah, I've just more or less just plotted up at the edge of the campsite, because apparently the sun in the morning will rise over on my left hand side. So when I go up in the morning, open the door, hopefully the weather's nice, and I should get a nice view. But yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere really as well. I did ask about what was nearby, but thankfully I have been to the local supermarket. I have supplies, I've got some food, I've got some drinks. I'm not really that bothered, but I suppose I'm just going to enjoy the scenery. And it's really sunny now. It's 20 degrees it's saying, and I'm just going to plot up outside and make the most of the weather. But yeah, pretty impressed, to be honest. This is my second visit to a campsite, and yeah, I've no complaints whatsoever so far. Although there is one I've just realised, is the toilets and the shower facilities are completely the other end of the campsite. So yeah, that's just me nitpicking, but yeah, we shall see. So it's time for me to get set up, I think. I just thought I'd do another shot from outside, but yeah, it's really quiet here. I've just realised that this is the first time I've been able to have the rear barn doors open, let the van air properly. The sun's out, I have a tropical IPA, and yeah, it's just quite relaxing, to be honest. One thing I forgot to mention before I forget is how much it costs to spend the night here, or pitch up for the night. I don't know what you actually call it. But because I don't have electricity or a leisure battery, anything like that, it's £20 for the night. I think that's an absolute bargain, to be honest. Yeah, the only other gripe I would say, and it's nothing to do with the facilities or the site as such, is it's in the middle of basically nowhere. So there's no local. I do like walking to a local pub. I do like hikes and so forth. But you know, you take the rough with the smooth, as they say. And I'm just going to chill in the sun and just enjoy the weather. I've got all my supplies anyway for later on, so that's not an issue. But yeah, that would be my only gripe with this site, in the sense that there's nothing really here. Or I mean, there's a public footpath at the end of the field, but it doesn't really go anywhere interesting. But yeah, all good so far. I'm no Gordon Ramsay, but that burger with added pulled chicken, tomato, onion and some black pepper cheddar, I hope it's, well, I'm sure it's going to taste really good. it looks it anyway, so that's the main thing. Cheers. So I've not long woken up and had a really good sleep. Woke up once, but other than that, no noise overnight. Yeah, pretty decent. Quite cold this morning, but the sun's still out, so that's always a bonus. But because of bad condensation I get in the van, I know there's a side window. I think I need to make sure that's open fully overnight and so on. But yeah, I'm just basically airing the van now. I'm just about to head off. I just thought I'd wrap up the video by just saying I had a really good 2 nights away. The first night, sorry I didn't actually upload much, so the first part of the video is probably a little bit pants, apart from the sunrise and chasing sunrise and so forth. But had a really nice stay at this campsite. I'm definitely going to come back to this campsite again. Yeah, I did say it was in the middle of nowhere. That's not a bad thing, as long as you've got all your supplies, you've got a book, or you don't mind walking just around the local area and seeing where the footpaths take you, then that's all that matters really. But yeah, I do need to sort out something to do with the condensation, because I've noticed that before when I've spent nights in the van. I do have that pop window, but depending where I am, I'm not happy about having that fully open. I'm sure it locks into place. Yeah, there must be another option. Let me know. But yeah, hopefully I should upload a video in the next 2-3 weeks. We shall see, but the weather's improving now, and especially, yeah, had a great evening yesterday. The weather's just fantastic, and it's just a nice way to chill in the English countryside. So yeah, until next time, take it easy, and watch out for one of my next uploads.